Hi everybody, it's Tuesday, September 3rd, 2013. Yes, I got the year right. This week's video, I'm going to make it really quick and short because I'm actually on a getaway with the family, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so I wanted to make sure I send out the video. Have been off the steroids for almost a week now, so that's been a plus. Bites are actually starting to heal up. I'm not itching as bad, so hopefully that's because of the doctor's medication, because if it would have been me just normally on my own, I would be having another 2 weeks of this. But considering that I've been on the doctor's medications and then I'm still on the actual antibiotics, it's been healing up quite quickly. Because you remember the last time it was like 4 weeks I was still itching and still breaking out, but I haven't been doing that, so that's a good thing. Let's see, results. This is week 28 and this is actually video 29. So when I went in and weighed, I actually lost 5 pounds. I'm down to 195. So even though I jumped up to back to the 200, which I keep trying to tell you guys, don't worry about the weight, because as long as you get the inches and the inches are coming off, it's going to work out. That's all you got to really worry about is the inches. Don't pay so much attention to the weight because your weight's going to fluctuate. Not to mention that the fact that the Garcinia actually helps you build thin, or not, I don't want to say thin, but lean muscle. That's one of the good side effects, is that it actually helps you build lean muscle. So if you gain weight, you could still be burning the fat but gaining the muscle, and as we all know, muscle weighs more than fat by volume, and because muscle is more thinner, more denser, there's more by volume, so it weighs more than fat. So don't get discouraged when you go up, because it might not be that you're gaining fat, you just might be gaining muscle. So it's not always a bad thing that you gain weight, gain a couple pounds here or there. So don't focus so much on the pounds. Just, you guys need to, I can't even say it enough, you need to measure. And if you're lying to me and saying, yeah, I am, and you're not, you're only fooling yourself. You need to measure. Seriously, you do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. So, because don't rely on the scale, because if you do that, then you're going to freak out. You're going to get discouraged and you're going to get stressed out. Just don't worry about it. Trust me, I love you just the way you are, and I don't care about your weight. Watch your inches, because that's what's going to make the difference, and that's what's really going to show you that it's actually working, is your inches are going to constantly keep going down. Now, even considering that I did lose the 5 pounds, I am happy about that. I'm down to 195. My arms still stayed the same. Didn't get anything off the chest. My chest is still at 44.12, or 44.5, sorry. So that's good. So I'm happy about that. And let's see, waist was still at 40, so I didn't lose any there. Hips didn't move this time. They were at 48. Or I'm sorry, waist was 40, hips are 48, and then I lost a half inch on each thigh, so that's an inch together. So for this week's total, it was 5 pounds and 1 inch. So now I'm at, for a grand total since I started, 27 pounds and 39 inches. So that's 5 dress sizes that I've dropped. Even my 14s are starting to feel loose, or I'm not pushing it yet to try to see if I can fit into a 13. I mean, I might, but I'm just not. To me, they don't feel comfortable or loose enough yet to do that. So I'm not jumping the gun. I'm just going to kind of ride it out and see how it is. Maybe for another week or so, maybe. We'll see if I can hold out that long. I know one of my other small goals is to be able to shop at Deb's on the skinny side. So that would be nice to be able to do that. But I'm not pushing it, because I do know this is a slow process. It took me forever to put all this weight on. We're talking, I've been up, over the 200s over the last 20 years. So yeah, I'm not, well, actually more than 15. I wouldn't say 20, probably like 16, because my oldest is just turned 16. So I've been over 200 for over 16 years. I don't know exactly how long, but it's pretty damn long. Let's just put it that way. So that now that I'm under and I'm you know, even though I did jump back up to the 2, now I'm back down to 95, which is 3 pounds. What did I say I was before? I'm on vacation, so I don't have my tab with me, or my notebook. I only brought a cheat sheet. So I actually wrote down my things and came out. So I was unprepared. Be prepared, and I was unprepared. But I think it was 198. Okay, so from 198, so 98, 90, 97, 96, 90, so 3 more pounds. So I jumped up 2, but then I turned around and lost 5. So all in all, I'm back to where I was, but then I lost an additional 3. So don't stress out over the pounds. You know, totally focus on your inches, because that's what's going to determine how you are. And I'm kind of glad the shade's kind of casting the bags under my eyes right now, because we've been doing a lot since we've been here on the resort, where I work now. I had got one of the getaways. It was one of the vacations that I had won, and I chose to take my vacation here because I'm still under training. So I'm on vacation where I work, if that makes any sense. But at least, like when I go back to work tomorrow, the family will still be able to hang out here and do stuff, you know, because we have like horseback riding. We have miniature golf. We have basketball courts. We have volleyball courts. We have tennis courts. We have horseshoe. We have boating. We have canoeing. Actually, we're going to be going horseback riding here at 3:30 is when we schedule our tour for horseback riding. So we'll be doing that at 3:30. But we also have a golf course, you know, like the miniature golf. So there's so much here to do, plus fishing, obviously, fishing, which is where we just got done with breakfast. So that's where we're going to be heading here as soon as I get done with this. The only thing is, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be able to upload this, but I at least I recorded it, so that's a good thing. But while I'm at work, they could still hang out and all that. So I wanted to make sure I tried to get this in before I forgot, because I didn't want you guys waiting, you know, forever for this. But because I know how you guys hound me if I don't post. So I wanted to make sure I did post. So that was definitely a plus that I did do it, and I am holding up to the day that I said I would, even with me on vacation. Yes, I'm keeping you guys in mind. But I've been getting a lot of you asking me about the link. So many of you told me, oh, you should get paid for what you do. You're so honest, blah, blah. You should be getting paid for all your hard-earned work. Okay, I took your advice. A company asked me if they would pay me if I would put a link on my videos. So what I did was I asked them, well, who are you? What do who are you? What do you sell? What's your brand? This, that, and the other. And I did the research with them. And they're a company that I know I have tons of people that are, like Brenda takes it for one. And if you are a person who has followed me all throughout, then you would know when I talk about Brenda. She was the one that had the brain tumor, and then as she get off my computer, bug, go. She had the brain tumor, and then it had some other family issues, or not family issues, but body issues that were going on with her. And the Garcinia actually helped her get over these things and has stirred her health on the right track, and she's been thriving ever since. She's had her up and downs because of the health, but the Garcinia is like totally helping her out on that. She loves it so much. She swears by it. Hi, Brenda. But she takes this brand, and what the brand is the Miracle Garcinia. So and I know several people that are, I'm talking tons of people that I know that are taking this brand. So I trust it because I do know it works. If it was a brand that I didn't know, I wouldn't have told them yes. So I told them yes, that I would put it to I would tag it along on my videos. Now, am I taking this brand? No, like I told you guys before, I will not switch from the brand I'm taking, because until it stops working, since it is working so good, I don't want to take the chance. And I've done so many diets before. I know how once you screw around with something or you don't do it the same way, sometimes it'll mess things up. And since it's working so well for me and I'm having repetitive results with it, I don't want to mess it up. So until it gets to the point where it stops working for me, then maybe I might switch up. But until then, I'm going to stick with the brand. Now, if there'd be a company that might ship me my product for free, maybe we might talk. But until then, until something like that happens, No, I'm going to continue to take the brand that I buy, that I've been on, because I know it works. So I'm just, I guess you could say I'm superstitious like that, even though I might find a brand that's cheaper because my dad's been on the, oh, I found this and it's like only so much. I'm like, but I know this works, and I can afford it, so it doesn't bother me to pay the price that I'm paying, because, you know, I've already finagled it into my budget. I'm not going to switch. So until it either stops working or something else comes up that's like way better, like free, that'd probably be like the only reason why I would switch, is if I was getting it for free. But other than, if I still got to pay for it, I'm just going to pay what I'm paying now for the brand that I'm on, which is the pure Garcinia extract. So I do have the link on my videos. It's it's actually on the videos, the link, or telling you about the link, and then in the description box is the link. And I think he put in some kind of special, if you guys buy one, you get a bottle free, whatever. But I don't use that brand, but I do know several people that have, so it is a trusted brand. It is a trusted site. Nobody that I've talked to has had it to where they ordered a bottle, they didn't get their confirmation number, or they didn't receive their product. So this site was pretty good. I mean, I know the site is good. So, because you know me and I know you guys trust my word, so I wouldn't point you in the direction of something that was going to screw you over. I think you guys know me well enough now that I'm not that kind of a person. And a lot of you keep telling me that from the negative people, and I haven't had too many of them, but there are some out there that, you know, don't quit because of the. Do you not know me by now? I'm not going to let somebody deter me from doing what I do. If you don't like me, I don't care. If you don't think it works, I don't care. If you think it's not good, or that it's false, or that it's fake, or that it's a scam, guess what? I don't care. I could give two shits what you think, because guess what? I know what's working for me. I know it's not a scam, because I have not been scammed. This is, what did I say? What video are we on? 29 videos later. And it's still working. So yeah, no, it's not a scam. So believe what you want to believe. I can't make you believe anything, but you're not going to make me believe what you think either. I'm an individual. I'm a strong individual. I'm not easily manipulated, and I know this works, and I've tried so much other shit out there, and I know that usually anything that you lose fast, it comes back fast with friends. And usually it will hit a plateau to where you stop. So all these people trying to put on here, oh, it's a placebo medication, it's this, it's fake, it's false, it's a scam. Go have a good life wherever you want in your little imaginary world, because in my imaginary world here, it's working for me. So if you want to call it a fairy tale or a scam or false, whatever, float your boat. Let it float your boat down the river somewhere else, because I'll stay up in the pond, okay? Because my pond is got rainbows, unicorns, and everything else. Yes, that's right. I said rainbows, unicorns, and everything else, okay? Because I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with my results, and I love this stuff. I love the way it makes me feel. I love how it's making me look. So if you don't like it, I don't care, and you're not going to deter me. So for all you fellows who are following me, all my fellow friends out there, high five. Because, yeah, it works. I'm not going to let anybody deter me. I'm not going to quit. I told you guys I was going to continue to make my videos until I hit my goal. And yes, I've already hit small goals, but that's not my big goal. My big goal is to be able to be down into single digits, like roughly somewhere, realistically, I'd like to be like around 120, 25 pounds. But I know for my age and my height, that's not where they say a healthy weight should be. So I'm not even looking at an actual number. I would just like to be like in a size 3, a 4. I mean, I would even struggle with like a 6, 7. But I'd like to get down past 9 or 8. So I'm not quite sure what I've actually hit my big goal to be. But I'm getting there. I'm working on it. And I mean, it's a slow process. If you guys just can be patient like I am and just work with me, and like I said, trust me when I say throw that effing scale out. Don't stress out about it. Get yourself a little measuring tape and measure yourself. watch your inches, because that's where you're really going to see your results. And as long as you, and I get so many of you, well, I only lost an inch. Even if it's a half an inch, even if it's a quarter of an inch, your body is still changing. You stretched your body out to the limit. You've, taken your elasticity, or I don't even know if I said that right, your our skin, and stretched it to its limit. You've got to let it bounce back naturally, slowly, or your results aren't going to last. If you try to force something really quick, you're only shocking your body, and it will bounce back. Your body will always respond to anything you do. It will, it likes to rebel. So anytime you smack it with something, it's going to smack back eventually, sooner or later, but it will. So just be patient. Let the Garcinia do its work. Enjoy the benefits of all the good side effects it is. And so many of you ask me too, well, what's the side effects? A lot of people, depending on, everybody's different. Every individual is different. So you might, if you start getting headaches in the beginning, because usually that's it. Might be the Garcinia trying to flush all the toxins out. And so, but the headaches should stop. If you start to get stomach cramps, that's usually an indication of low vitamin B. So if you're getting those, take your vitamins. I take vitamins every day. I take, Centrian, A to Z, or whatever it is. So but I've been taking them way before I even started the Garcinia. But that's all I do. And do I diet? No, I keep telling you guys, I don't diet. I eat whatever I want. But the only things I do drink is water, milk, and tea. Like literally, that is it. And I wouldn't say I drink like an overabundance of water, but I drink all day long. And I don't snack, because the Garcinia, I just don't feel the desire to snack. I don't even thirst for pop like I used to. And I cut the pop out way before I started the Garcinia. So it's got nothing to do with the pop, because I got so many saying, well, it's because you stopped pop. Well, no, it's not, because I stopped pop months before I started the Garcinia, and I still was gaining weight after that. So it's not because I stopped the pop. It is solely and truthfully, it's all the Garcinia. So just be patient, write it out, and get yourself a tape measure. And, you're going to love all the good benefits, all the good side effects that it gives you. It gives you the energy. It makes your mind at ease so you can sleep better. It's just a mood enhancer. It makes you feel good. And of course, then once you start getting compliments from other people, which all of you have been telling me, oh, other people are noticing. I don't see it, but I did. Look how long it took me. What was it, like video 9 or something, before I actually started to see it in my face? And I'm like, I guess it is working. Well, I knew it was working by seeing it on the numbers on the sheets and whatnot, but I didn't physically see it. I knew I could feel it within my body, like in the clothes, but it's like when you can't really look at your silhouette and tell, your mind mentally is like doubting it. But when I could see it in my face, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, it is starting to work. So when you start getting those compliments from people, telling you, oh, you look different, what's going on? Or, oh, yeah, you look thinner. Oh, that outfit looks really good on you. That's the Garcinia working for you. Suck it up. Take in all those compliments. It makes you feel good. The Garcinia is a mood enhancer. Let it enhance your mood, people. Feel good about it. It's like, and, I get this too. Well, what do you do when you hit your goal? Do you have to stay on it forever? No, you can stop at that point. And the whole point of this stuff working slow like it does, it helps train your body. So when you do reach to where you want to get off, you do stop. And you shouldn't have to take the Garcinia, because by that time your stomach should already be small enough to where it's already adapted to you eating smaller portions, to where you're not gonna, now if you stop and you go out and you re-engorge yourself at every meal, is the weight gonna come back? Yeah, probably. That's inevitable. That's just human nature. But if you've already adapted to it and you've trained yourself over the long period of time that it took you to get to where you're at, you shouldn't have to. But I'm probably still going to take at least 1 pill a day, even when I get, because I just love the way it makes me feel. And I'm not saying I'm addicted to it. I just really like how it works and how it makes me feel. And it's overall, I've got so many people. And if you want to know, because I've got just way too many for me to go into over the video. The video would be like 5 hours long. And then none of you impatient ones would stay and watch it anyway. So, but if you want to know, go on the Garcinia page on Facebook and under me. And you can't see it, I guess, from what I'm understanding. You can't see it unless you're a friend of me. So you have to send me a friend request. I have to accept it, and then you can go on it. That's what people are telling me. And me being the owner of the page, it works different for me. But you can go on there and look underneath the post that says side effects. 90% of them on there are good side effects. There's like very, very few bad side effects. And the one is the headaches. And that's usually the first couple days, just when your body's flushing, when the Garcinia is flushing your body of all the toxins, and your body is just adapting. But that doesn't happen to everyone. It didn't happen to me. I had no side effects whatsoever. I don't know if you consider me lucky or whatever, but I didn't have any side effects. Some had some stomach cramping, and that was, like I said here again, for the vitamins. So if you want to know more of the good benefits in that too, you can go on there, and people have posted how the Garcinia is helping them. How I have diabetics who are taking, and obviously if you're a diabetic, you're diabetic. You're used to watching your sugar levels anyway. So yes, should you still watch your sugar levels? Yes. Obviously, you have a condition you need to maintain. But do I know people that are diabetic that are taking this? Yes. And are they been safe on it? Yes. And it's actually been helping their levels out, and it's been making them feel good. So it's, you just got to consult with your doctor, make sure that you two are both on the same page, and that it's, going to work for you with your body, and you should be okay. Just, obviously still watch your levels. Then I've had people who are antidepressants who are on it have now actually gotten off their medications for their antidepressant because of the Garcinia. Their levels have balanced out, and they feel awesome because it does have a mood enhancer in it, and it's not a drug that enhances it. It's just the natural fruit that lets your body do naturally what it's supposed to do. So it's good all the way around, and it makes you feel good all the way around. And as you can see, I love myself, because who else is going to love us? If we don't love ourselves, we don't allow anybody else to have the chance to love us. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to love yourself you have to like yourself before somebody else can like you. So trust me when I say you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, and who knows it? You do. And that's all that matters. Because as long as you know that and you believe it, you have to sell yourself. Everything else is just going to fall into place, and everything else isn't going to matter no matter what anybody tells you, because you're going to be like, oh yeah, right, I know you're full of it. I'm awesome. Go screw yourself. And you carry that attitude, and you're going to have a gorgeous day. So I want to leave you on that. You guys have a gorgeous day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.